Hey guys, welcome to DevOps School. In this video tutorial, we are going to learn about Docker. It helps us to create, deploy and run applications by using containers. After going through this tutorial, I promise you that the concept and understanding of the Docker will be absolutely clear to you.
But before that, let me ask you a few things. Are you dreaming of a career with higher pay and more responsibilities? Or are you ready to take your skills to the next level this year? Then start investing in DevOps School certification level courses which will help you to emerge skills for a wide range of entry-level roles and as well as higher potential future positions. But with thousands of courses online and in classroom worldwide, finding the right one for your career goals can be difficult. You can consider our courses like Agile Developer, Agile QA, DevOps Certified Professionals, Site Reliability Engineering, DevSecOps, and Masters in DevOps Engineering, where you will have access to well-structured, easy-to-follow course content that has been developed and will be delivered by industry professionals. You can join on our training programs globally through online platforms, and if you are looking for classroom workshops, then we have regular sessions available in Bangalore, Hyderabad, Chennai, Delhi NCR, Mumbai and in Pune. Simply compare our many courses, find the one that suits your style and schedule best and start today.
How can we share an image? So guys, there are many ways in which you can share an image. One of the laziest way you want to share, which is taking more time, and that is using Tarball. Okay. You can use registries also, using registry. Okay. So these are the ways. Now when it comes to registries, then you can use anything like hub.docker.com. You can use Google registry also. You can use Artifactory also, Artifactory, and any other Nexus also. So many ways in which you can share an image. That's not a problem. I'm covering these two right now. Okay. So first, how do I create an image? Tarball. Let me show you. So how many images I'm having created right now? You look at my screen, please. One image. The size is pretty high actually. I should have created a bit less image. So can I do one thing? Can I create a smaller image? Image. So because I need, let it be there. Let it be there for time. I don't want to change the flow and create a visual image. Okay, so that's the image we have. I want to create a star ball for it. So what do we do in this case? Docker save -output, which file tarball file, and then Docker save output tarball. So because the size is too high, actually it's become 700 and close to 600. Now this is the image. Now actually, if you really want to learn how this layering is happening, anatomy of the layering, metadata, basically I've been talking about metadata and all. If you really want to learn all those stuff, no? Then what you should do, you should untar it somewhere else and go through that and then see that. This is a tarball. This is a tarball. Now how do we share through SSH, through SAP or SHTTF, FTP, or somewhere other way, whichever you like to share. So this is the way you can share and create a tarball. That's simple. Now the question is, once you receive this kind of tarball, how do you get into the registry? Because I should be having loaded to the registry, right? So what I will do, I'll delete this image right now. So I have to delete before container, right? Docker ps. So I'm stopping all the container and and deleting all the containers quickly. And it's done. So here, if you look at this, do you have any containers? No containers. So I do have image, right? So I'll delete this. I'm acting like a different person. Those who has received that tarball through some way or other way. So RMI, I'll delete that image. So you can delete this image also, not a problem. That another image also. So I deleted an image now. So now you have a tarball, you want to load it. So how do you load it? So Docker load input, which one? So tarball file. That's all. That's all. So you have loaded the tarball and see loading, and now I should have made it a little bit smaller image, but it's okay. Yeah, Docker images. Now you see here, you got this image. Now you do whatever you want to run -ITD. You know that all this thing. You do hyphen you maybe you know that, right? Created a container. Now you see here, good to go. So guys, this is the way you your tarball and all stuff like that. You can create a container like this. So understand this. Okay. Was it difficult? Guys? Was it difficult?
No.
Hello, I'm audible.
Yeah, Rajesh. So this, how do we host it to a repository with this tar file, Rajesh?
Sorry, I think the audio was not coming for this. Yeah, got it. Yeah, so I hope it's not difficult.
Rajesh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. So how do we host it to a registry, Rajesh, with tar file?
I am just coming to that topic. Here it is.
All right. Okay.
Okay, guys. So now, how do we do that using registry? So for that, what you have to do, first of all, you go to the hub.docker.com. Okay, I'll write in the steps. That way you understand this. Okay, register. First, register account. How to register? I'm not going to teach you because it's simple. Anyone can register using email ID. Register your account. And I would suggest you register using Gmail ID, so that way that ID will be for you lifetime. Okay, your personal email ID. Registered your account. Log into Hub. Okay. Step 3. Create public repo. Public repo, that means you can access, because in hub.docker.com, the private repo is allowed not more than one. So public repo, you can create it. And step 4, login to Hub. Login to Hub using putty. How do you log in? Docker login. I'll show this. Let me step this. And image repo name in a local and hub must match. Okay, that's the thing. And step number 6, push an image. That's all. So these are the 6 steps you have to do that. I'll show you some of the steps. So registered an account, I don't have to do that because I have already accounts. I'm just going to log in. So how do you log in? How do you do that? Also like that. So you can register. It's like a GitHub only. Great. This is my account. Log in. Okay. So step number 1, step number 2 done. Now I'll create a repo. Step number 3. So go and have created so many repo you see here, and I'm creating a repo again. And here I'm creating a repo named with var. It's Tuesday, right? Tuesday. Something, some name. I'm just writing it. 2020, something like that. So here, public, private, only one you can create it. And this is also done. Not a great work I am doing, which is very simple, pretty simple, right? Now you have a public view and private view. You have to understand this is a private view which you can see, and then public view. Public view, that means the one which is visible to everyone. By the way, you should fill all this information. You can fill more information of the image, this, that, and all, readme files. Lots of things you can do that here, but it's not the purpose right now. So yes, so this is the step number, this one, this one. Now step number 4, log into hub using putty. So can I log in here? So look at my screen, Docker images. I am logged to Docker login. Simple. Now you must be wondering, if I do the login, how come it's going to the hub.docker.com? Just because that's a default registry. You can change it by configuring the Docker also. That's not a problem. But that's a default registry. Now what is my username? That's a thing. So I'll just copy paste. This is my username. What is my password? Which I won't tell you. I need to try one more time. I think I forgot. See here. So I logged in here. Login succeeded, right? So here, this is the one which I logged in. So here, this is the putty I logged in. Now here, image repo name in local repo and hub must match. This is a step 5. Okay. So for that, I'll clear the screen. Now, is it matching or not? Let me see that. What do you think? This is the repository name, and this is the repository name here. Do you think it's matching? See here?
No.
No. So if it's not matching, what should I do actually? So there's one more command actually. Docker tag this name. You have to rename that image. Image name or repo name is just a human friendly name. That's all. It's not playing any other important role actually. See here. I just tag it. It's like a git we tag, right? Remember you've been playing with git. So same way we tag it. Anytime you can tag any layers actually. Older layers also you can tag it. It's not like only that image you can tag it. You can tag the layers and create a new image actually. So that is the thing. So see here, look at this. These two are same repository. This one and this one. Same image ID. Just the name is different. Repo name is different. Okay. So that's good. So now you got this done, and by default it's a tag with the latest. Okay. If you don't give the tag, it will be latest. But if you want to create an image with a different tag, so whenever you specify the name, for example, here I specify the name, you can give the tag or like a v1. And during the commit operation also you can give it those stuff. So that's not a problem. You can do whatever you want in that case. Okay. So now let me push this here. So if you look at the step number here, let's match this. Done. Now let's push this. Now it will take a little bit of time because the image size is a little bit high. I'm pushing this one. Now if you want to push the v1, then you have to specify v1. Okay, by mistake I pressed actually. So Control C. 22. Now it's pushing that image. See already. Why it says already exists? Because the doc that remember this 4 layer is from the Ubuntu, and Ubuntu layers I downloaded from docker.com. So actually it was there actually. So why to reduplicate the data and again effort and also after storage, wastage of storage. So they link that their layer, this layer ID. Let me tell you one interesting thing of these layers actually. This layer ID unique is in whole universe actually. So this layer ID will never be ever duplicated, no matter how and who is creating till how many years. Yeah, this is the thing. So I uploaded. Can I go here? Go to the tags option, and here push has happened. Now see, this is the push has happened. I think I pushed the latest also and v1 also, both. And general last pushed, refresh. and you see here, see. Now those who want this image, my image which has Ubuntu, JDK, Apache, this, that, go ahead and pull it. You know that after that, I don't have to teach you for that. Go ahead and pull it. So guys, this is the command which I run in order to get this done. It's also simple, right? It's not very difficult. So now this is the command, I run it. I'll put it in the notes and here. So what I want right now, I want you to create an image using Tarball, play with it, then register an account, share an image, log in, or push that image, and then pull that image. Then see how it works. After that, I'll teach you this stuff. Any questions, guys? Any doubts?
Hey, Rajesh, I have a question. So, I mean, in real time, we will usually create images from base images, right? So, how to create images from any base images?
What is a base image for your?
I mean, for example, you created a new tag here, right? And that replicated the same, that created a new image from that old image, right? So on top of it, if I want to add something in that image, how can I do that?
V1, V2, V3, V4, like that. Keep doing 1.0, 1.1, 1.3, 1.4, like that. Keep doing it.
Okay. So, but how can I add? I mean, like other apps or anything into that image after that image is built.
See, I told you here. Think. Okay, I think you missed the concept again. So here, let me remind you guys. See here, what is happening? These are the number of layers. Where is my pen here? So these are the number of layers. Okay, think logically. One layer one, then one more child, one more child. These layers get created based on the commit which so far right now. Okay, now it's up to you which one you name it. Human friendly name, repo name, image name, whatever it is. You name it this one, so you'll get only this one. You name it this one, you'll get these two. You name it this one, you'll get all these three. Now let's say you name it this one because name is unique in the whole Docker system. So here if you name it, you created one more container, layer, and same name you given to this one also. That means what will happen? This will be revoked actually. Let me show you. Same name if you give it, that will be revoked. See here. I'm tagging one more time with the same name which is already exist, and then see here. Say what has happened. So that is getting replaced actually. That is getting replaced. So you have to understand this. Got it?
Yeah. I mean, I get that. But for example, to this image, if I need to add like any other application, right? So right now it has JDK. Now, if I want to add MySQL to the same image, can I do that on top of it?
That is what I answered actually. So okay, I'll put it in this way this time. See here. This is your base image, which is CentOS, let's say CentOS. Then here you install JDK. Then you install here Tomcat. Now you named with XYG. Okay. Now here on top of that you want to add applications. Okay. So now you have to give this name something different, MNP. Okay. MNP or XYG V1, V2, V3, V4. So now if you create an image using this image, container using this, you'll get only these three. If you create an image using container using this, you'll get all these four. So name is just the illusion to the pointer of to the layer. That's what I've been repeating. So let's say, okay, I'll tell you one more thing. Let's say you have a XYG image. Now you committed a new container. See, you have to create a container out of this. Same thing you did it, right? And you change the image, a container, you commit one more time. So when you commit the next time, what image name you want to give? If you will give the same image, this will be disappeared. This will not be this there. So it will be returned to this layer.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
So this way. Any other questions, guys?
Yeah. Rajesh, how do you change the default registry from hardware to a different registry?
Okay, there's a two-way actually. One way is like you modify the Docker configuration only using some JSON file. So you can modify default one. So Docker info. Here you can modify the default one itself. That's the one way. But typically we don't do that. Reason behind it, because we have so many public images which we are using in your production. So we don't do that because layers are always coming from there. So what we do in this case, so see here, we do something like this. Pull vsite Jenkins. When you type a Jenkins, what will happen? When you pull and Jenkins, it will go and hit the default registry. Okay. Now it started pulling. But what will happen? I'll just tell you that related full. By mistake I pressed this. I should have not done. Anyways, AWS is first. Okay, so now what you will do in place of it, you will have one full registry URL. Okay, so for that, something like this: HTTP. Here, let's say you have hosting in the Artifactory, right? So 10.6.7. So this is Artifactory address, and 8080. This is the port. 8081 Artifactory, something like this. So this is the URL. So this way you can put it. Got it? Now you can push out also like this. Push. You can log in also like this. Log in also like this. But if you don't provide this, then it will be default one. It's up to you whichever. Now the question is, how do you configure default one? There's a file you have to create. Daemon Dockerization. Docker change default hub to something else, whatever it is. You just go ahead, copy that file, and then restart the Docker service. That's all. So this is one JSON file which you create. So this is my tactic, second tactic which they are suggesting. But yeah, you can change this. This one. So daemon.json, you can change this and put this entry. That you can change this. This is your registry which is something different. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Any other questions? Okay, good. So now I'll give you, let's say, 15 to 20 minutes for all this stuff. Please do that. And how can I be assured about whether you all have done it or not? So guys, I need a URL of your registry. So I'll get to know your images from the live. So you have to, when you say done, instead of done, you have to tell me URL of it. Okay, so that way it's a better way to validate. Okay guys, go ahead and do that. You have 20 minutes for this. Quickly.
If you liked our Docker session so far, please enroll our general membership for $399 plan to get access of all the parts.
Along with that, you can access our other tutorials such as Docker, Ansible, Jenkins, Terraform, Splunk, AWS, Azure, and various other DevOps related premium tutorials with our channel membership. If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopsschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. To get our channel membership, click onto the join button, select the $399 plan and grow your skills immensely.
Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest.
Thanks for watching.